to dredging. Taking a little while to load. I guess it's gotta get a lot of dredging ready for us. Come on, Dredge. You can do it. With how much dredging can possibly be in this game? There we go. So, quick recap. We are on a boat in the ocean. There were some fish. I think we saw some fish. I know we saw a whale. There may have even been a dredging or two. And here we are. I don't know why I caught that fish. We don't actually need to, we don't need to make any more money right now. I mean, really, we have a lot of, we have a lot of quests that we have not done. We were given a lot of assignments. Yesterday and the day before, and we kind of left. We haven't really progressed on any of them. We've kind of just like we kind of been dinking around the ocean. It's an easy trap to fall into because there's a lot of There's a lot of dinking room in the ocean. Oh, we got another decorator crab. And a rock crab. A popular crab for eating. Oh yeah, we did need a mackerel anyway for the cultist here. Yeah. See, but now they want an even fancier mackerel. And we don't have time for that. Uh-oh. I damaged my hull, like just grinding the boat against that coast, I guess. It disabled my little engine. Just gotta go back. Gotta go back home already. Fix our engine. I delivered that single fish. Apparently wrecked our boat in the process. And now we gotta turn back. The sun is setting. That was our day. Our entire day was delivering that single fish. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. Glowy fish. Squid. Squid. Ooh, I got a snag squid. Full of tongues and teeth. $80 worth of fish. $60 worth of repairs. Oh yeah, we gotta sleep. If we don't sleep, we go insane. But the main thing currently standing in the way of a little bit of progress for us is that we need to find a piece of refined metal to upgrade our boat, and I haven't seen the refined metal item anywhere. I don't know where that comes from. When you go insane in this game, just more and more like monsters and things manifest at night, and then they kill you. Let's head on to these other little islands. We're still on a quest to find one conger eel, and then we're supposed to let the conger eel rot because the old lady who asked for a conger eel wants to eat. She wants it rotten. Oh, there's a whale. Okay, we gotta hang right. It sounds like good eating. Fermented foods are very appetizing to me, but I don't have a stomach that can handle them. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to eat like kimchi and stuff, but every time I try, I get the GERD. You know, the acid reflux. I just want to eat rotten, putrid flesh. Is that so much to ask? And this is the area where the lady said I should be able to find her eel. It's also where she lives. She said that the conger eel is like out at night amid the rocks. Sell some fish to the weird lady. I think this is my favorite character, just also because of her music. Does she have anything new to say? No. What's with that glowy light, though? What is that? Oh yeah, that's the hermit. Yeah, what am I supposed to be doing, old man? Oh yeah, he wanted me to find his family crest. Yeah, how do I clear the debris? Old man. I need explosives. Yeah, multiple characters have complained about the whales being gone, but there's definitely whales. But you know how good whales are at hiding. Oh, there we go. Now we can talk about explosives. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles in the cliffs. So I guess we have to wait for him to make his explosives. Yeah, this is one sign of madness. I think it's nice, though. It's pretty. It's pretty colors. Oh, did we look at these runes here already? Whoops. Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones. A deep vision enters your mind. A heart of stone wrapped in a twisting tail. A serpentine body uncoils, teeth rasping at its earthen shell. Larger now, bursting through the cliffs, sending rocks tumbling into the water. An eye opens to this new world. Neat. Neato beans. No, what we want are some eels. We want conger eels. She said they were nocturnal, though. Now it's morning already. I guess we can just do some dredging. Oops. Oh, there's rocks falling on us. Hope that's not a problem. Another message in a bottle. 9th September 1927. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I am being overly needy. I know he needs time alone. But I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Yeah, every message in a bottle that we find seems to be another journal entry by the same woman who married a fisherman, and we can assume had a very a happy and fulfilling life forever and ever. Why else would she wish to share her beautiful story with the world through a series of drifting garbage? What's over there? Huh. I don't recognize that. Oh, it's the guy's the crest. I guess we gotta scrap this scrap. Oh, hi. To catch you up to speed, we're dredging. What was over here? Oh, lightning effects are beautiful. Right. Our little fisherman finished his book. More buoys. I think I might be a little lost. Where are we? Map. Oh, we're exactly around the entire opposite side of where I wanted to be. What was this place? Have we been here? Can't remember. I think so? Oh yeah, this is where the little mysterious campsite was. It never stops delighting me. Just like how much less how much less technology you need to make a game that's visually memorable and pleasant, and then you still have these studios putting like 50 trillion dollars into photorealism. Like, wow, yeah, it adds so much to a game that you might be able to see into somebody's like blackheads if you zoom in enough. Like I have not been able to tell like that a game that like since like PlayStation 2, they all look the same to me. I can't when they say like, "Oh wow, look at this game, the beautiful processing power." It still looks to me like a game from 20 years ago. didn't need this one. I needed this one over here. Yeah, and that stood out because the rest of the game didn't look like that. So it was stylistically interesting. And yeah, like there's like photoreal games that look good. Like honestly, like most of them look good. It's just that I don't feel like they can really look any better than they've been looking. Like I feel like they hit a wall a very long time ago. So it's just so much more impressive when it's not about the technical power, but the creativity and the flair. You know, the eye for aesthetics. Aw, the old man misses his brother, who's like half a mile away, kinda. What did he want me to take to him? Just a message? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, okay, that was it. The same crest that I showed him. I was around for the jump to the initial jump from pixel sprites to 3D. I remember being very impressed by Mario 64 at the time, and I actually thought that like things like graphics couldn't I couldn't conceive of graphics better than Mario 64. In some ways, perhaps I was right. I believe this crest is yours. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? Or he's in real trouble over there. Your brother needs to move back here. This feels like a difficult choice. Like, what is he gonna... How is he going to react to either of these? Aw. Don't know if I was in the right state when he left. He can stay in my old workshop at least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways to the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. Now, a minute ago, this old man was saying he wasn't even sure he wanted to get back into explosives. I was the one who told him you should get back into explosives. Now he's talking like he was all right, like it was all his idea. Oh, he's been thinking about explosives. Okay. Head through the rock arch, follow the channel, you'll see the yellow flags. How do I set off these explosives? I guess they'll show me when I get there. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Took a bite out of us. Oh, there's the yellow flags. Inspect. Pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appear to be large white teeth. There's a long fuse trailing out from the side. Light the fuse. Yeah. What else can we blow up? Oh, I guess it's like... I guess we can't blow up all of them at once. He just wants us to go in here, I guess. Ooh, debris. Treasures. A doubloon. Just the other day, I was like binge watching YouTube videos about they're about like colorful and stylized PlayStation 2 games. So many of them look like just as good as anything people are making now. Can I go in the waterfall? Oh, I can. Okay. What's in here? Aw, I need an abyssal fishing pole. There's a treasure, though. Look inside. There's the metal. There's the metal we've been looking for. Let's throw out this crappy metal. Keep this big bag of doubloons. What's down there? Hey, is that an oarfish? That is an oarfish. Our friend, the weird lady wanted an oarfish. We can't get one yet. Uh-oh. These lights do not really help. Now these eels... Oh, those are eels. Are they the eels that we've been wanting? They are. No, we're having a good day today in the dredging, I think. Well, a bunch of our hull got broken, so let's try and finagle some of this stuff. There we go. Was that a Rebel Taxi video? I don't know. I don't know like my YouTubers. I just like I kind of just let my phone take me to the next video when I'm out and like grocery shopping and stuff. Was he one of the ones that was like, I don't know, I don't get into like the YouTube culture. I don't know who's who. Information is information. My light bulb burned out. Oh yeah, I should head back to should get our boat repaired real quick. Which I could do where again? Where are we? I think one of the only YouTubers that like I actually like know by name is Jenny Nicholson, because she did the like 4 hour video or something about the Disney's James Cameron Avatar Land, which was really fascinating. It's really funny that there's an Avatar, massive budget Avatar theme park as part of Disney. Like there's nobody, no, it's successful. It's still going, but like nobody talks about it. Just like the movies themselves, they're just kind of like a weird, like technically successful, but like no popular cultural presence. Oh, that was the first video I think I did see of hers. Was the giant spider plush, and then her video reading people's reviews of spider plushes on Amazon, I think. Weird lady gave us a book? Or did it just say that she was reading a book? I think it just said she was reading a book. She didn't give us the book. Our guy needs more books to read. Oh, Art of the Silver Tongue. I don't know if I'd have linked. I don't know if I'd have linked to any YouTubers on my website. Maybe on my Tumblr. I forget. I forget a lot of the things that are on my website. I might have linked to the spider reviews somewhere. Okay, we gotta go all the way back to our like hometown, home village here, and use that metal we found. It's very funny to me that this dash feature is supernatural in nature, and another thing that drives you towards madness every time you use it. Oh hey, one of our crab traps. One of the ones I like accidentally threw overboard. I've got a lot of crabs in here. I was gonna say a pig model. A pig model sounds interesting. What's a pig model? I think there should be a thing for streaming called a pig model. Make it seem as if a pig is performing the streaming. I think that's something people would enjoy. I think I would watch a pig stream just about anything, to be honest. Which is good, because I'm not sure a pig would stream anything other than slop. have no idea if I'd ever have the resources to do another creepypasta thing. It would be fun to do again someday. Yeah, honestly, all of the best online fiction I think I have ever read is among the things that people submitted to my contest. And I feel like it's okay for me to say that because I'm not saying it's my stuff. I'm not like bragging that it's like my writing. But for whatever reason, I've never really liked hardly anything I've read since as much as some of the things that people sent to me. Oh yeah, we gotta research, I think. No wait. That wasn't it. Oh yeah, the dock. New hull. Okay, so that's what we need for new hull. We have all that now. I gotta put some stuff in storage. For our bag of gold, some of our crabs. Oh yeah, all the fish are stuck in a predetermined shape. We also gotta toss this crab because it went rotten. Got all rotted. So let's see. I think we can. Yeah, we don't have to put this in all at once, which is good because I don't think we would have the room. Some boards. I feel like some people would find a lot of the way this game works very tedious. The fact that you actually have to like do a lot of things that other games would automate, but I think it's overall like much better this way. I would much rather actually have to like put these like line these up like this. I just little things like that are technically pointless add like they add a lot more immersion. Where was I? Yeah, the storage. Let's get some of our scrap metal out. Now we only need one more hunk of scrap. Yeah, you should be able to use like the rotten fish as like bait or something. That would make sense. Oh, we got the new hull. Let's see, so we can get more cargo spaces. And that's all we need for more cargo space. What else is there? More rod spaces. I think we have all. I think we have all of this stuff. Let me see. Maybe almost. Let's see what pieces we can put in. Oh, you can make bait. Next we need to get out some boards. It's called, oh no, we only have one thing of boards. We're gonna have to dredge some more. Let's let our fishermen sleep. I am still working on a review of the scary fish for the website. I meant to put it up today, but I wound up doing other things. I was gonna make it like a multi-part. Like I was gonna keep updating it as I stream the game, like only reviewing the ones that we've actually found. I'll still be able to do that if I put it up like tonight with the fish from like the last 2 streams. Oh yeah, we can sell some of our treasures over here. We can put our lumber. $200 worth. We've been making a decent amount of money these last few dredgeries. There's some more boards. Yeah, there's always still stuff, like little things, like links and stuff that I still need to fix on the site. It's what I get for it all being entirely hand coded, handwritten, like the olden days. I code the website with like a feather quill and a parchment by candlelight. I mean, by internet standards, I might as well. I better go over here and sell our crabs before I forget. Before I forget and let them all decompose in storage. Yeah, it's harder to do, but if I like, I mean, it's harder to do the website the way I do it, but if I had switched over to any of the like the more automated stuff like WordPress blog or anything like that, by now it would have all gone down actually, because like all those websites they've changed so many times. They've added like ads and malware. But plain old HTML text files, they seem to be, so far they've been kind of like impervious to the decay of the internet. Our eel has rotten, so we could put that in storage and give it to the weird lady who wanted rotten eel. No, we wanted the eel to rot. That was a quest in itself. Oh, we finally have more cargo space. Wow, like four more squares. So now let's head back to the other village. Give the old woman her festering, putrid eel carcass, and talk to the whaler again about his explosives. A lot of wholesome errands that we've been on. Yeah, the day and night cycle is really quick. Your poor little guy can waste like the entire day just like catching like one mackerel. I guess it's symbolic. Like, it doesn't look very far to us, but this is probably supposed to be like, like many miles apart. These villages and islands. I mean, already like 24 hours have passed since the last one that we left. This is an entire day and night's journey for this guy. And we're just going back and forth for fun. He would hate us if he could comprehend. What was over there? I think the eye measures your madness level. Oh hey, this is that little buddy. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like boats. Ooh, another buddy. Oh. Oh, he bit our fishing pole. bit our pole off. Good thing there's a repair shop here. But yeah, I really like her because I said this the first stream. She's a fishmonger. She's a repair shop, and she's got like a different outfit for each thing, but they're all on the same boat. Oh yeah, we don't have any fish. Don't have any fish to sell. We got some fermented maggoty fish to feed somebody's grandma. It's also part of that's also part of like this famous comedy routine. I don't know how far back it goes. I know that like the Andy Griffith Show did it, and like I Love Lucy did it. A bunch of other things from decades ago did this whole comedy bit where just like the same annoying guy works like every job in the same town, and all he does is just like change his hat. Yeah, this is the old lady who wanted the rotting conger eel. She's not acknowledging that I have it. Told they inhabit the holes and burrows of the cliffs themselves. She specifically wanted one that was rotting. Maybe it can't be all the way rotting. Guess we'll just have to catch another one. Yeah, it looked like our eel went straight from being like an entire eel to the little wad. Okay, we can tell this guy's brother it's okay to move into his shed. Your brother forgives you. He's found you a place to stay. He does. That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. Oh yeah, I love transporting people in this game. Gotta spin him around though. Give him a good spinning. Whoops, what did I do? I accidentally installed him in place of a fishing pole. Sorry, old man. Didn't mean to install you. Oh, he got fed up. Got tired of spinning. Oh, last stream we had to transport a lady in our boat like exactly parallel to an entire shark that we had caught. I'm sure she enjoyed that. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. Aww. Hmm. Got some explosives. Oh, I see. It's got all kinds I can buy. Let's buy another. I want to finally see what's over inside of this town, because this is blocked off by rocks that you have to explode. There's been a lot of like wholesome and nice little quests. Use explosives. Alright, let's see what we can dredge. Sapphires. Now, what's in here? Oh, the music box. That was another quest. I don't remember who wanted the music box, but pretty big music box. A large oak box with a rusted hand crank. Emits a low rhythmic chime as it rocks with the waves. Nothing else in here, though, huh? Well, let's see if we can get another conger eel. No, I don't want the crab pot. I want the light. Uh-oh. Oops. Aw, that took out a few things. I just want some eels. There they are, I think, yeah. So now let's get out of here. Let's get out of here with our eel. Could be a rare fish here, though. Let's see. Normal salmon. Another normal salmon. There we go. A decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. Don't we all? We're all a decaying salmon sometimes. She actually explained that she can't rot the eel herself because her dog will dig it back up out of the yard, and she has to hide it from her partner. The rotten eel is like an anniversary gift or something. Some of our stuff in storage. Whoops. Sold our eel. Didn't mean to do that. Just gotta wait another night, catch another one. Fortunately, we can skip time by sleeping, and we technically need sleep. Back to Elin. There is also this though. We can blow this up. I haven't heard of that one. Ooh, there's some... Oh, there's more of that refined metal. Whoops. I wish I was a old fisherman driving a little boat through a cave. No. I just want to be your friend. I broke our little thingy here. Aw. Now we can't even catch an eel. It has not been our day. Well, it has not been our like 5 or 6 days of of trying to catch this eel. Our little guy's having a terrible time of it. Ooh, what's over there? The shine usually means there's a mutant, an aberration here. Huh, not this time. There's a whole lot of regular fish. Pedestrian fish. Fish for normies. Sleep until nighttime again. It's a healthy habit. I do it all the time. This is usually where the big eel tries to eat us. But yeah, those manta rays. Not just they're manta rays. Not just stingrays. Oops. Just as I was saying. Got us again. We're not going to be able to keep any of these if we want to catch an eel, but I want to see what if there's a mutated one. There's a mutated manta ray in here. I want to see what it looks like. And there's not. Let's get one of those eels. Those are boards and not eels. Those are eels. Yeah. Wonder if we'll find a mutated one. Not yet. Well, now we have multiple eels. Let's get out of here. Okay, I think by the time we get around to the other side, the eels might be stale. Might be getting there. One of them is infected. Good thing we got more than one. Still fresh. Stale. I've got a conger eel. Let me see. That's a conger eel, all right. But it's not sufficiently aged. If I take it now, the dog is sure to snatch it before it ages fully. Please come back after it's had some time to mature. Huh. So I guess she wants it like right on the edge. Right on the edge of rotting. But she won't take it if it's completely rotting. If we sleep for like an hour, a couple hours. Not sufficiently aged. How about now? Not sufficiently aged. This feels like a delicate operation. Yeah, but when they go rotting, she doesn't want them. Oh, I see. So, there is one more stage. I misunderstood. Rotting! Perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. $150 for that spoiled putrid eel. Let's buy some more explosives too. I like how they're packed in like whale teeth, I think these are. That's pretty cool. The whale tooth bombs. Was that a real thing, or did they make that up for this game? Where else can we use our explosives? I don't know. I think everything that can be done with zombies has been done. Well, actually, I guess that's demonstrated by my setting, my tabletop RPG world, Mortasheen. In Mortasheen, zombies. Well, in Mortasheen, all normal humans in the whole world become zombies when they die, and zombies live basically forever. Whether or not they eat anything, they can be sustained by like sunlight and stuff. They got like algae and fungi. Their bodies are like whole ecosystems. So in the setting, I have a location where there's so many zombies congregated in one area that they consider it an ocean. It's like this. It's just like a zombie sea, and there's like I have like some like flora and fauna adapted to that, and there's like people who live on like islands that protrude out of the zombie mass. There's like special vehicles for crawling across them. That's basically, if I hadn't made that up for Mortasheen, I would have made it up for a zombie-centric game. You know, a world that has had zombies long enough that it has just evolved around them. That's what I would like to see other people do. I'm tired of seeing, like, the apocalypse in progress, or, you know, like, the immediate post-apocalypse. I want to see what happens, like thousands of years after zombies have been like normalized in the environment. Farther out than that, Shaun of the Dead had life returning to normal. I want to see like what happens after zombies have like changed the global ecosystem. Ooh, we got a gelatinous stonefish. What's it say? Flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from a creature struggling to maintain its mortal form. I know that feeling. Something else is weird over here. We're gonna have to discard an eel to investigate these other eels. Ooh, a sprouting eel. Oh, that's beautiful. It's completely covered in... An eruption of crystalline growths burst from its skin. Sharp shapes clatter and resonate together. Truly, the only thing missing from this game is like a collecting feature, like Animal Crossing. You should be able to hang on to like a specimen of every fish. You have the encyclopedia, like the book entries on them, but I want to I want to like just have them. Like I want to know that they're still like happy. Keep them in like a little bathtub or something. But no, all you can do is sell them. Uh-oh. Ah! No! We lost our stonefish. But for some reason it gave us a three-headed cod. Uh-oh. The spooky shark. Ah! We are getting like hammered by sea monsters. And not in the DeviantArt way. Ooh, there's a... Someone's way... Oh, the whale got it. I like that we're pulling up here, like our ship is full of holes and it's on fire, and we're insane right now, of course, and we've got a ship full of like malformed, stinking, abominable fish. It's fine. Sadly, we must part with our beautiful babies for a meager $200. I'm of the opinion that I think that every single game in the entire world should have fishing and bug catching. I don't care what genre. I don't care what kind of gameplay. There should be fishing and bug catching somewhere. There should be fishing and bug catching in Bloodborne. There should be fishing and bug catching in what is it called? Bloodborne. The entire Breath of Fire RPG series had fishing. Oh, I did it. Yeah, Yokai Watch had like Yokai Watch had like a huge, massive amount of fish and bugs to catch. I liked that in Breath of Fire 4, um, the antagonists of Breath of Fire 4 did this thing called hexing, and hexing just it permanently changed a hexagon of land into like poisonous evil purple fog. And they decided that the fishing minigame should allow you to fish in the hex too. So that was great. You could catch some messed up creatures out of that, kind of like in this game. Although mostly they just like recycled and recolored. I think the squids and the jellyfish for that. Whisper's gotta leave us alone. Get out of here. Which way are we going? Why are fishing rods lost technology in the Zelda world? What are people even doing over in Zelda Land? Ooh. Uh-oh. Hmm. Sell our entire manta ray. Put our explosives in storage. Oh yeah, we can add another engine. Let's give ourselves 3 engines. Let's get faster. Are there some better fishing poles we can get yet? Not quite. We need the upgrade that gives us more fishing pole space. Oh, also we need to sleep so we're not insane anymore. Ooh, something's over here. Perch. 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 How many perch are in the ocean? Ooh. Ooh, a gnashing perch. He's a little guy. Eyeless and mindless, driven only by the desire to consume. A purpose satiated many times over. He looks the same as a regular perch, but like the whole face is just gums and teeth. A superior perch design. We are definitely a little bit faster after adding that third engine. How much faster are we when we do the boost? Hey, there's some dolphins. We're super fast. We gotta find a little scrap metal. I don't think so. I don't think anything happened from swimming over the dolphins, boating over the dolphins. I could be wrong. I didn't mean to. There's some scrap. And a research part. Another snag squid. A regular squid. We can finally finish the research on this harvesting platform. Now available in stores. 3 more fishing rod spaces. Only cost $100. So let's see. Coastal, shallow, and oceanic. Currently we can do shallow, coastal, and oceanic in all these, so this would be all 3 of them in one. This one adds volcanic and mangrove. Guess we may as well... No, not discard. We want to sell this one. Sell this one. Sell this one and get the big rig. Oops. Didn't want to refund it. I wanted to install it. What else have we got? That catches coastal, shallow, and oceanic. That one can catch volcanic. Let's wait on that. Engines. Pots. Oh yeah, we haven't been doing research on any of these other things. Whoops. How do you get these though? We got this now. Oh yeah, we have some... Let's get that extra engine space. Need to collect one more thing of boards. That's true, shrimps is bugs. There's some boards. It's got shrimp. It's got fishing and bug catching and board dredging. All 3 tiers of the food pyramid. All 3 of them. For another new hull, we need 4 wood, 3 cloth, 1 scrap metal, and 2 of the fancy metals. Oh yeah, it was the collector guy who wanted the music box. That guy was over here. Whoops. I have not seen another crab's treasure. He has not let me into the workshop here yet. Ooh, he's casting another curse upon me. How did you discover this helpful tip? Good old game facts. Yeah, why can't you search these relics for yourself? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. You will be my surrogate. That's a normal thing for a human being to say to another human being. Oh, I can... Oh no, it's still locked. Workshop is still locked. Oops. Keep running into rocks. Who's putting all these rocks in the middle of the ocean? Let's fix our hull real quick, and then let's head to an area we haven't yet in all of our dredging. Oh, the lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. Saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? It was fine. Maybe this time you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. Okay, but I'm the one who's been in a boat, and she's just been in a lighthouse. What does she know? Oh right, I needed repairs, not to sleep. What's the mayor have to say lately? Nothing new. Nothing new from the mayor. What's that little island out there? What's it say? The Devil's Spine is out there. Let's check out the Devil's Spine. That's the kind of name people give something that you want to go to, that you want to check out. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I got 3 engines as soon as I could. Who are these fish? Ooh, a snake mackerel. A greedy jaw full of long, sharp teeth. So many snake mackerels. Ooh, a tattered mackerel. A tangle of ribbons stream behind this fish, its form converging around a shadowy head. A strip slides away, retreating to the depths. Get back here! You get that. You get back here this instant. No, these are snake mackerel. Not quite snake fish. There are multiple things, I think, that are called snakefish, and then there's the snakehead fish. Can I fit through these rocks? Oh, what's down there? Lava. Ooh, there's another buddy. Fisherman, serve. The voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver the vessel. Oh, they want a cusk eel. Oh yeah, walruses feed entirely by suction. They have incredibly powerful sucking muscles, which they use to, pull enormous clams right out of their shells. If a walrus wanted to, it could just slurp your intestines right out. That's how I eat whole birds. Yeah. I think we gave him the slip. I think you probably shouldn't have that much stuff open. Aw, our fish are rotting already. No, at least he still bought them. Sucker. I'm lucky enough to have one of my older laptops that is not good enough to use for anything else, but I can put on music with it. I can put on music and YouTube videos. So sometimes I just sit here with two laptops. We're on hour 2 of this stream. I should probably only go for another half hour. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, uh-oh. Forgot what I was doing for a second. Broken monocle. Oh yeah, we haven't gone to the Twisted Strand yet. Thanks for stopping by. Twisted Strand. That's another good name. Sounds like another place I want to be. Oh, I didn't pick up the mangrove fishing pole. I probably should have done that. shapes in the deep. We got a hook flag. Who's over here? Yeah, let's go back and get the mangrove pole. Some kind of messed up fish over here. Oh, it's just gonna be more. It's gonna be another one of the messed up squids. Nope, a brood squid. Threatening place names always remind me of the bit in Futurama. You remember, like, the Forbidden Zone? Like, Professor, are we even allowed in the Forbidden Zone? And he's like, yeah, it's just a name, like the Death Zone, or the Zone of No Return. All the zones have names like that in the Galaxy of Terror. Uh-oh, a spooky shark! We got spooky sharked. Unbelievable. Another brood squid. Oops, went too far. Aw, good night. Thanks for coming by. I guess we actually picked the wrong one. Combination cutting edge. Because really we could optimize if we got just the oceanic one and this one. Aw. I'm glad you're stoked. Yeah, I know there's some pretty good choices of sea creatures in this. As soon as I saw some of them, I chose to like not spoil myself on the rest. And funny enough, I think that makes this the first game where I have ever resisted spoiling myself on all the creatures. I guess because I already felt like it might be a fun one to stream. Normally, like the second a game comes out with creatures in it, I look at the wiki, I learn all of them, and if I like them enough, I start writing an article without ever playing the game. I've played like less than 1% of the games whose bestiaries I've ever reviewed or analyzed. I just started seeing the Warframe fish because Rev has started playing Warframe. People have told Rev and I to both play Warframe for many years, and neither of us ever got around to it until like this last month. So I've also seen a lot of the funny little guys in Warframe now. Like the little guy with like the two faces, the two little flying guy. What's this? A gray mullet. All these years that people suggested Warframe to me, I kept kind of like looking at it and I was like, this looks cool, but not really. It doesn't really look that like amazing. But then like once Rev started playing it, it does in fact have some of the most creative and original world building I've actually seen in a game. Lots of like biotechnology, speculative ecology. Yeah, like basically like all I had ever seen of it was just all of the like the humanoid machine things. I actually didn't nobody actually told me it was so full of weird little guys. And that it was like this whole complicated world of living mechanisms and stuff. I'm glad our friend is out here. We can sell these fish before they rot. She's got a whole different theme music for her station out here. Whoops. I ran into that rock because I was reading about the Mars's moon becoming meat in Warframe. guess that's why they tell you in driver's ed, don't read video game lore while you're driving. I think it's like the first thing they teach you. This is my first time in this area, in the mangroves. What's this thing? Does this kill you? This looks like it probably kills you. I'm gonna drive under it. Oh, nothing happened. It's like a big old bear trap, but for boats. Who's this? Who goes? A tarpon. Put a tarp on that tarpon. I love the creaking noises. Ooh, there's someone spooky over here. A longfin eel. No, it's too big. Gotta put some of these tarpons back. My eel is too big. Oops. Let's see if there's a messed up eel. There we go. Twin deals. Ooh. There's two. Endlessly pulling away, but torn apart, they would surely perish. Two spiteful siblings splitting at the seams. Good night. There's another spooky fish over here. Ooh, it's some kind of catfish. There's nowhere to put this catfish. Guess we gotta go back and sell our fish. Ooh! The roots went up. What's this? Whoops. We can't investigate it. Oops. Whoop. Roodles. Where'd they go? I want to see Joe. I want to get torn apart by Joe. I don't need sleep. I don't need to be more careful. Okay, I guess I need a little bit of sleep. Just a little bit of sleep. Actually, no. I want it to be nighttime again. I want to see what kills me out here. Ooh. Who's that? Aww. Oh. No, he's like part of the mangroves. Another monocle. A lot of Monopoly guys getting surprised out here. An arrow. Well, if the burning rotten sign says I should go this way, I should go this way. Oh, is By Nine's game out? Tattered receipt added to cabin. Received the sum of $50.00 in exchange for one silver necklace with emeralds on silver mounting. Received a further $3 for custom engraving on reverse of mounting. Customer to return tomorrow for collection. Engraving to be as follows. For J, my shining star. Let's see a weird catfish. Aw, there wasn't one. One of those eels. I love the atmosphere and the sounds and everything of this mangrove swamp. I would live here. More of those eels. Ooh. Ooh, there's a wrecked airplane. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire. Idly carving away at a wooden stake, he stands as you pull ashore. Stranger, from that look on your face, I'd say you've encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. You join in by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this accursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. The boys called them mind suckers on account of them, well, affecting the mind. They made us see things, do things. I'd ask for your safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went down in the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here, under the boughs of this giant tree. But it offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends and the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? I can help. I figured you'd be up to it. You have to look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now. I'll mark the possible crash sites on your map. You go and see what you can salvage. How will you honor your squad mates? Hung a few of their dog tags up on the tree behind me. It seemed fitting enough. I've only got tags from the ones You must understand, I never found all of their bodies. Got one of those. Tell me about the mind suckers. Devilish creatures through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterway and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. The first time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I finally snapped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. I want to see the mind suckers, or is that what the, is that what that was earlier? Or are they something different? There's giant mushrooms over there. Well, he wants me to get rid of the mind suckers. Yeah, I don't want to do that. How do I make there be more mind suckers? That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, my catfish. Catfish got slitherated. Oh, is that an alligator gar? It's a gar. Which way was the way out again? This way? Yeah. Sorry if that terrified anybody. I had to sneeze. Hmm. I'll have to remember that. Can't say I like the collector man all that much. Seems like kind of a weirdo. Sell more fish. Like an uncle. I know I already look like an uncle. But as an only child, I never can be an uncle. Ooh, what's those? Oh, we caught some of those. Who else is out here? More of those eels. Oh, there's one. Little scamp. Oh, shark again. Whoops. There's one more of the wreckage. Try to get inside that fuselage. That's a fancy boot. Broken spectacles. And the dog tags. Whoops. Oh no! Dog tags lost overboard. Does that mean we can't complete that quest? Do I want to like reload from the last autosave? Or just die. There we go. Guess I'll die. I have an uncle who is like 2 years older than me. Maybe 3 or 4. I forget. Because we used to get babysat together. Like we were kids. We played Nintendo together. But when you're really little, like 2 to 3 years is such a big difference that like I was like a little baby, and he felt to me like he was like a big kid. He seemed like he was like already an adult from my perspective back then. No, I want to fish. You can suck my mind later. No, I'm fishing. Oh, I got a blistered tarpon. Scales given way to bubbling flesh. A surface dweller singled out and cleansed by the sun. Oh, another good boy baby. They're fine. Another blistered tarpon. I love the ominous music in this game, and I love how you never really know if it's signifying anything wrong. Just kind of starts up whenever, and somehow it's still always appropriate. Mullets. We're mullet fishing. The sea is full of mullets. So many mullets in the ocean. Ooh, a gleaming mullet. Scales swollen into large clustered pustules. A golden liquid shimmers from within. Juicy. Juicy and refreshing, that mullet. Cloth. I'd say caves are applicable. What are you supposed to do with these? Do you put these? Do you put fish in these? Is that why it's the shape of a deformed fish? Is that what they want you to do? Or does it have to be weird fish? What if we leave one fish? I'll worry about it later. Is that the one we were just at? Now there's a thing on the other side. It's not the one that we were already at. Huh. I get? A mortar frame. Oh yeah, that guy was like talking about this. I'm gonna manage my inventory here. Let's throw out the cloth. We don't need the cloth. Place your hand on the stone. Does not respond to my touch. Look inside. We are getting packed with stuff. Completely full inventory. Thank you, Roots. Another dock. Birds, no. You see a campsite. Some old fish are suspended on a spit over a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree nearby. Inspect the fish on the spit. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below had been prepared. Someone must have left in a hurry. Check the bundle of fabric. A nest of rags lies at the base of a tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols carved into the tree trunk above. There are 3 distinct sets of symbols. Look at the first set. There's a book symbol underneath a wave, then an upwards arrow. Cloud hangs over it all. Look at the second set. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corners of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. A book symbol sits above a wave. A downwards arrow points from the book, down through the wave. Oh yeah, I was here already. Okay, now it's almost been 3 hours after I said, like almost a half hour ago, that I needed to go. I think I will wrap it up in like 10 minutes. Just gotta get back to our friend and sell some of our fish and stuff. Where did she go? Should be around here. This is a very large area. Oh no! There. A lot of our fish are going to be rotten by now. Yep, all of our fish rotted completely in the time it took to just kind of boat around the edge there. Delicious mush. The final state of all living things. I'm gonna pretend. I know it says discard, but yeah, I'm gonna pretend I'm just eating them. Mmm. Probably one of these better engines we just invented. Oops. Depends on the food. But French fries are meant to be slurpable and squishy. Faster now. You should be able to twirl French fries on a fork like spaghetti noodles. A mysterious note. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write, I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be the last one. Guards. Big mushrooms. It just turned 10 o'clock. So now I've been playing exactly 3 hours. Oh, I wanted to look at the little guy with my telescope. I guess this is enough for tonight. Tomorrow I might not be around to stream. I might possibly be working on a art project with someone. We'll see. Otherwise I'll be on again doing this Monday, I think. I'm supposed to catch up with Iguana Mouth and work on the cover of the Mortashine book together. Cover is actually going to be the cover art is actually going to be a photograph of something we are building. So that'll be fun if our schedules finally align. Yeah, we live in the same city. We both have ADHD and insomnia, so our hours only rarely overlap, but we've hung out a few times. Oh yeah, I do still have to continue Scarlet Hollow. Maybe I'll do that this week too, this coming week. I have a lot of other ideas of things I want to Twitch stream as well. Maybe even do some group bestiary review stuff. Like just go over some creatures with people on stream. I think that would be fun. Yeah, for now I guess I gotta go and probably eat and maybe sleep. Maybe sleep later. Thanks a lot for coming by and also for chatting so much. Yesterday's stream also had plenty of nice people, but it was mostly silent. yesterday was a much quieter stream. But yeah, see you around.